Okay, let's unpack this whole ritual of starting the day. Our mornings, they're full of habits, right? Things we barely think about, especially the language we use. So today, we're doing a deep dive into American English morning routines. The plan is to give you the vocabulary, the common phrases, and maybe some cultural insights too, so you can talk about your own mornings, understand others, and just sound, well, more natural. It's kind of a shortcut.
Exactly. And it's not just about the words themselves, is it? It's the subtle cultural stuff packed in there. That's what makes American morning chat, unique. I think you'll have some aha moments, like why we all say hit snooze or why make the bed pops up so often. It's fascinating how these everyday things become like really rich language examples.
Totally. So let's jump in. How do these basic morning things get woven into conversation? Like the alarm clock. We don't just have one. We usually say, my alarm went off
Right.
at 6:30 or whatever.
Right. Went off is the key phrase there. It's active.
Yeah. And then the classic hit snooze, that little button for just a few more minutes.
Oh, definitely. Everyone relates to that. It's almost like this uh, collective mini rebellion against starting the day.
Haha, yeah, a rebellion. It kind of signals that whole push against the early start, maybe reflecting that, productivity pressure.
Absolutely. Then eventually you have to get out of bed. That's the phrase, right? After the snooze button finally loses.
Yeah, get out of bed and then maybe freshen up.
Yes,
Yeah.
freshen up, a quick wash, brush your teeth, kind of officially kicks off the active part of your day. And okay, making the bed. Some people swear by it.
They really do.
It's not just about being tidy, is it? For a lot of people, it's like the first accomplishment, a small win, sets the tone, discipline, productivity, all that.
I get that. And for coffee drinkers, the coffee maker is essential. Often prep the night before.
Oh, crucial. Can't start without it for many.
Then there's the commute. We talk about how long it takes. My commute takes 30 minutes, something like that. So those are the basics. But it gets more interesting with phrases that show our morning personality.
All right, this is where the language gets really expressive. If mornings are just not your thing, you'd say, I'm not a morning person.
Instantly understood. Says a lot.
Totally. Or the opposite, that really cheerful rise and shine. You still hear that sometimes.
Yeah, it's a bit traditional, maybe. But optimistic, like saying something happened bright and early.
Yeah.
Very early.
Exactly. Conveys that earliness immediately.
And the feeling we've all had. Running late? Ugh.
Nobody likes saying that. Sorry, I'm running late. I missed the bus. That kind of thing.
And because of that rush, maybe you just grab a quick bite, eat something fast.
Or, very common in the U.S., just skip breakfast altogether.
Yeah, that fast-paced lifestyle. These phrases are like little snapshots, aren't they, of the daily rhythm?
They really are. And you hear them strung together naturally. Like someone might say, I hit snooze like 3 times, so I was running late. Just grab coffee, skip breakfast.
Flows perfectly. Or that common question, are you a morning person?
And the classic reply, not at all. Need 2 coffees minimum to feel human. That's how people actually talk.
So let's dig a bit deeper, beyond the straightforward stuff. What about idioms? The cultural ideas wrapped up in the language.
Yeah, idioms add another layer. You've got the early bird catches the worm, obviously.
Right.
The classic motivation for getting up early, effort equals reward.
Right. Connects directly to that productivity idea again.
Exactly. Or if someone was burning the midnight oil, staying up super late working, that directly impacts their morning run.
Makes sense. And a wake-up call. It's not just the alarm.
No, it can be that moment of important realization, something that, shakes you up a bit.
So what about this whole morning routine culture in the States? It feels like a really big thing.
Oh, it is. It's huge. Think about all the books, the apps, the influencers, all focused on optimizing your morning. Productivity hacks, specific workouts, journaling, meditation.
It's almost an industry.
It really is. Which raises the question, why is there such a heavy focus on having this structured start to the day?
What do you think?
Well, I think it's deeply tied to this belief that a good morning sets the foundation for, a successful, productive day. It's about control and setting intentions.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive today, we went from the practical stuff, like your alarm clock going off and your commute, to more expressive things, like being not a morning person or running late.
Yep.
And then even into those richer idioms like the early bird catches the worm.
And the key takeaway here really is that these aren't just vocabulary lists. They are tools for fluency. Actually using these phrases when you talk about your day, describing grabbing a quick bite, understanding why morning routine culture is a thing that really boosts your speaking, your confidence too. So the question becomes, how can you, listening now, Weave these insights into your own daily English practice. Make it stick.
Exactly. That's the practical step. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. If those morning routines we talked about are all about consistency, about small actions leading to a productive day, what's one small, consistent action you could build into your morning? Something related to your learning or just growth in general? What could be your personal wake up call for progress? Something to think about.